Hello everyone, this is Here's Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Huang Shao Let's Play as we continue here for episode 9 from turn 88 in the winter season of 207. So, we left off as we're about to siege for our first Emperor seat, and a comment from the previous episode wanted to remind us to move our capital to Danyang to get the Emperor seat bonus, but that actually wouldn't apply to us because we're picking up an Emperor seat, we're not creating one like we are with a Han faction. And plus, at our current rank, this is going to cost us 30k, and the bonus that we get from having an Emperor seat is about 50% income boost. We're not going to make that back, so there's no point. We'll keep our capital where it is. We are going to do some setup for it. We finished these 3. We're starting to get all the buildings. Let's continue with that. After these 2, we will have all the buildings. Now, it'd be nice to wait till 500%. And I guess these buildings aren't that urgent, so maybe I can talk myself into something else. Let's see what we can get. I guess all of these are fine. We'll probably start with like population growth. These are all going to be one turn because they're greater than 400%. Aside from that, let's see what we can do here. We're gonna go give him... Who has the highest cunning? And that's not a bad book. Got the mobilizer effect. -1 mustering turn, not useful anymore because we're not getting new units. Give him even more range block chance. We'll let him keep the weapon. It's not very strong, but it suits Heman.
此地百姓不多，但足以为天下所用。
Nothing's gonna really change things. Might as well keep the bonus. I think he's in a court position. Yep, so we can even give him... Huh? I was gonna give him this horse. Alright, I think we're well set up. Maybe have him lead for the capture rate.
大人有何打算?
We'll see who else ranked up. Finally getting Diane's bonus. I am not confident about this fight. This group is really strong. The walls are strong. We only have 12 shots with the amount of cunning that we have, which is quite low. They have really good generals who all have decent items, so it's going to be difficult to remove them. The garrison, not the garrison, but the unit they have here are weak, but the garrison's really strong. That's the thing. Alrighty, it's also snowing, but we don't have the flaming shot, so it actually doesn't bother us. And the settlement's actually kind of small, so we could attack from this side, and we only have really 2 buildings to knock down. That's the nice part. We'll see if we can make this work. I guess since most of our units are hidden, they're not coming out to the side. They'll respawn later. I am not loving this rate of damage. That one was good. The gate's broken down. Okay, one more volley. Leaves us about 7. Want to get rid of this. Ooh, do not waste shot. I mean, that's a great shot, but they both got 30 kills. But I think we want to get rid of this thing. I don't believe we have any turtle formations or formations in general. Nope. in their shooting range for a little bit. It's okay. If we can take this out in a couple shots and then be able to fire those units, that would be magical. But highly doubt that. It's more likely that we actually don't get to destroy this at all. Just because not enough shots will land. Got one shot there. Two shots. It's gonna be close. 3 shots. One more. Come on, one more. Oh, we still have one more chance. Okay, that didn't work out. We got options. We could try to capture it. None of them want to duel him. I'm gonna have him go in. We have recovery, so a little bit of damage doesn't really hurt us. I mean, if we were going to come down to this plan, we should have just saved those shots for the cluster of units in the middle. Now imagine if we can Hail of Arrow those units in the middle as they come down this corridor. Alright, we do have this really nice bow. That's pretty high in damage. If we had to remove one person's pulley jaw unit, let's see if we can make that happen. They're unlikely to move. Do I take him? I can try to injure him. And how many shots do I have? 14. Well, I think Gongsun-san might also work because he's a vanguard, so the morale's low. He's trying to shoot me back. I can heal, he can't. Is charging directly at us. Okay. I kind of want to save the Hail of Arrows for the units. I want to see if they stop moving. Yeah, we'll trade shots again. Moving again. Yeah, with him being a vanguard, we traded the... I mean, he's going to bounce back. But he's going to be... Oh, maybe not. He bounced back. Alright, we can easily kill this group, which is nice. And then we go and Hail Arrow that cluster. And hopefully some of them splash on him as well. Yeah, we're going to try to maximize... Clement here. He also can come in and help because he also has to heal. He doesn't, so he's going to stay in the back. Okay, perfect. We're going to get over here. Let's see how close we can get. We'll aim for Gongsun-san, actually. The goal is still to make him rout. We damage him a little bit. Good number of kills. Nothing crazy, but we'll take it. Next target will probably be a cross on the protector. Maybe we'll even dismount to get a better shot. If we can lower Zhao Yun's morale below 50 and then do this to him, that would be golden. To get his morale low, we're going to have to damage him a bit more. Oh, units sneaking up while they're in smoke. Interesting target to just be up here.
时机已至，
Okay, step in front of the horse.
速速前进！
Not as much damage as I would like. I think it's because of the armor.
是的，是的，好，准备就绪，不要留情，
Are they finally sending cavalry at us?
诛灭敌军，杀！冲！
Not really.
加速前进，不要留情！进军！快快快！
干得好，
听命！
准备好了，
I think they're trying to send them to this.
跑起来！
Obviously, when they get chased, I think the
注意，
skirmish mode turns on and
依我看，你取得了进步。
顽强不屈，
get a little closer.
赶快赶快！跑
I
起
think
来！
it's unrealistic to go for these high armor targets. We'd probably be better off to just try to hit the cluster.
动作快点！
And just maximize our kill count and number of units that we can route.
时机已至，
乱民奸贼，定要将尔等碎尸万段！
姑且让你活到现在吧！
杀光敌军！杀！
准备就绪，做好准备，尽情厮杀！鼓起勇气！
Alright, we got one more.
加快脚步！
做好准备，加速前进！快快快！
It'd be nice to kill a couple of these cavalry units.
跑起来！赶快赶快！快跑！动作快点！加快脚步！
就这样，
进军！速速前进！ 听命！
Still above 50.
加速前进！
注意，
挺住！
挺住！
We're out of
动作快点
tools here.
赶快赶快！进军！
We can move the army up, try to get them have a reaction. They're probably all gonna try to flood out,
是的，是的，好，
which doesn't really help us.
装好箭，
Like, would us trading shots with them make sense here? Kind of makes sense for us to shoot them like here. It's kind of hard to fit everyone. Here, here. Like, we have the shield, so I guess we wouldn't really mind trading shots, except for with this guy. I'm not sure what we can do about that guy.
鼓起勇气，赶快！
时机已至！跑起来！
Oh? Yeah, they're moving out because they see our guys moving out. Let's see if we can hit him a couple times.
冲啊！
Just a couple taps, he should route.
杀呀！
Okay, not too many hit, not too many hit. We don't want him to die.
速速前进！
I think he's done.
听命！
And then a couple taps on jaw. Oh, he used his Flame of the Phoenix on nothing.
快快快！
Okay, then in this case, we just want to kind of line up right here. Yuanshao, move out to block this. You guys start filing up.
大胆逆贼，还不束手就擒！无胆匹夫，能有何言语？加快步伐。
Let's not get stuck here.
动作快点，扑灭敌军。
Gonna land some hits on Zhao here.
顽强不屈，护国讨贼。
Once he's well below, that's not well below.
做好准备。
There we go. Gonna get him in a duel.
进军，快快快！
哈！敌军士兵正在溃逃。
He bounced back to 56? How?
鼓起勇气
Inspired by you?
杀光敌军！
We get rid of you then.
杀！
I'm gonna go in, protect our range units with maybe some
好了，
immobilize. 56. Yeah, we're stuck fighting him, which is unfortunate. I'm still gonna hit him with this. I might have to run, lose a general here. Because I don't think we're beating Zhao in a duel. I think Zhao spares? And plus he has resiliency, so I'm gonna just leave him alone.
做好准备。
Oh, I can't use immobilize because...
真是太可惜了。
Oh, he actually didn't spare. That's okay. We get the boost because we're
我军
both
将士
ones.
杀红了眼。
Get our damage boost. The wooden stake actually protects us a little bit here. Build, stop them, and we'll have them in position to shoot.
鼓起勇气，准备就绪，
We get control back. Yes, we can.
加速前进，动作快点，
Get free from the fighting.
给我杀！
Stop everyone.
快快快！加速前进，
Pull him back a little bit.
加快速度。
速速前进，加快脚步，跑起来，向前进军，加快脚步，赶快赶快，
Okay.
准备好
I'll
了
let，them fire.
杀光敌军！
时机已至。
Alright, I'm gonna send you back a little bit.
顽强不屈，
Dismount. Get ready to dismount and kill Zhao.
准备就绪，
做好准备，片甲不留。
顽强不屈，杀！
杀！鼓起勇气，诛灭敌军！杀呀！
Okay, he didn't use it on the unit, which is great. Should have tried to capture this earlier.
拼命杀！尽情厮
Go for the
杀
kill, I think.
速速前进！杀光敌军！进攻！不要留情！
Alright, got it. Pull him back, pull him back. He needs to
一
rest,
将受首，
and so does he. We'll let our Yuanshao hold the fort a little
开
bit.
战！
准备拔剑！
顽强不屈，
注意！冲！拼命！
As you can heal,
灭敌军！
but you can also route, so I'd rather you heal up a little bit more.
快跑！
拼命向前进军！
Alright, it's crowded in there, but I think we can fit one more guy.
准
You
备
guys get ready to back them up.
去！剑士听命，抓紧！做好准备！加快步伐！为了大业！
Yeah, they can get in the fighting here, no big deal.
顽强不屈！进攻！杀光敌军！敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈！注意！
时机已至，速速前进，动作快点，
剑出鞘，
Clear some room for the other
听
units.
下命令，
Squeeze another guy in.
诛灭敌军，
尽情厮杀，准备就绪，杀！准备就绪，杀！剑士准备，不要留情，
片甲不留。
敌军
Alright,
仓
I
皇
need you to
逃窜，
remount.
一群懦夫。
Also need you to remount. We need to go kill those Defender of Earth coming our way.
鼓起勇气，
挺住！
挺住！
Back on your horses, please.
剑士听命，片甲不留，看剑，杀呀！
准备就绪，
跑起来！快快快！注意，事时已尽，无法继续射击了。
加快速度。准备就绪，
赶快赶快！进军，杀！
准备开战，快跑！
Eh?
加速前进。
Oh no, he got stuck in the animation because of the wall.
动作快
He's
点
stuck for good. Oh no no, he fixed himself. Excellent.
快进攻！
进攻！杀！入国讨贼！
It's better to send the cavalry in. I think the wooden stake's still kind of
离胜
there.
利又近了一步。
Can't tell the damage. They might take a little bit of damage riding in, but okay, maybe not a good idea.
注意，
鼓起勇气，
Oh, looks like we got the army loss going.
准备开战。
Nice. That wasn't as bad as I thought.
我军已兵临敌军城下，而敌军仍在做困兽之斗。
今日此战，乃是大义之胜。
We'll take the item.
汉贼何当落得此下场？现在这里归我军所有了。
Alright, so we have a choice of how to ascend. The peasant, I don't even know what that actually would like translate to. One is a peasant with a humble background. The other is the son of an ancient noble line, or ourself. Construction cost discount. We're just gonna look at the bonuses. -1 construction time, population growth, food from farming. So we can go tall pretty easily with this. Diplomatic relations, that's not how we want to play, especially with the mod that we're using with neighbors hates you. Retinue upkeep discount, that's pretty heavy. 25% is very nice. +2 starting rank, +10 morale to all armies. Both of these are valid. One is just making our armies cheaper so we can afford more. One is just we can build up more and then eventually house more armies. We're going to, since it's Yuanshao, we're just gonna put the peasant, because I think I always picked yourself in the previous runs. And here's our, see, it doesn't mean anything. I guess in this case we can say Yuanshao was the peasant. Alright, so we can now assign our own heir. We have the full court. We're much more powerful. All these characters can get faction-wide bonus effects. We have a bunch of characters that can get corruption. Advisors, basically. And we're gonna dump them in. But first, symbolically, I think we want Heman to be... either Heman or He Yi to be our heir. He Yi has the better bonuses because he was the previous faction leader. So I think it makes sense to put him here. Heman can be the Chancellor. He doesn't have any good effects on himself, unfortunately. So these bonuses are no longer locked by class, right? We don't need a scholar, a healer, and a veteran. So with her faction-wide bonuses, industry income, not bad. We can keep her. So I'm thinking we just dig up one more advisor. I think it also has a passive bonus. Not that good. Let's see if we can find one. Like him, for example. And just lock in that 10% corruption reduction. There's basically nothing better. We'll see if there's anyone with a good mix of other bonuses from their trait, potentially. Nope. Okay, so I think... there's no authority there, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think we're good. We'll assign these core positions to... doesn't really matter who. This is really a good burst of satisfaction boost. There's a corruption reduction bonus on that. We'll just pick the highest ranking characters we have. Which I think becomes just level 5 here. And then a bunch of level 4s on things we want. So garrison, rank up. This needs to be a family member. Let's keep one open so we can shuffle characters. We probably should pick out the next local leader, but I kind of want to save it for like places like Changsha later on. Something more lucrative. It's fine. We didn't take that much loss. I don't even think we need the forge. Okay, would speed it up, but not a big deal. We'll go slow here. Okay, so we got our court. Nothing else really changed. We recruited the couple candidates that was available. I think we did almost everything in the turn. 12k in the bank. Ah, this is a big one. Alright, we're out of cash. Looks like this is an okay tax rate for the most part. So we'll keep it like this. All the armies have moved. Do we want to summon a couple new? We'll figure it out when we have the money to actually recruit new units. Triple team. I don't think they win this.
敌方有援军前来。
I wish we had better cavalry, because I'm worried even approaching them, we might actually get shot and lose that. So I probably want to just have them set up here, have them fight off this group. We'll come in and chase them down. Yeah, they're completely out of tower range. Now they're coming into tower range, okay. We don't want to get shot. We don't want to get shot. We're shooting at them, but if they turn around, they can shoot us.
敌方将领已死。
Yeah, they're gonna have generals who have almost no health at all. We don't need to be greedy here. Get a couple harassment shot. They start turning, we leave.
看，敌军逃跑
They
了。
clearly don't have fire arrows. Harass, harass, harass. We're shooting, just hard to see in the snow.
敌方部队四散逃窜。
Harass that group. They might be turning to try to shoot us. We back up.
看，敌军逃跑了。 看，敌军逃跑了。敌将已受手。
Doing a great job kiting this. Make sure they don't bounce back, and then we can shoot them on the way.
敌军逃跑了。
Still interior towers, and we're still shooting.
矢石已尽，拔剑杀
Now we're
敌。
out of ammo, but we can still kind of move around and maybe recapture some of these. I think they moved. They're shooting at us. We're backing up.
看，敌军逃跑了。敌将已受手。敌方
They
士
don't
兵
have.
正在奔
Yeah,
跑。
they don't have those towers.
敌将已受手。
See if we can get these towers to do a little bit more damage on their way out. Like these will definitely try to maybe even kill him. Yeah, super clean. Looks like he's gonna survive.
"作乱为祸之徒，不得其死。
I'll let him go.
我可不是薄情寡义之
It's
人。
not like he's gonna mess up the ammo that much that makes it impossible for us to play that defense. Okay, I like they're fighting again. We're just gonna finish up these level 1 reforms as we wait for 500%. As much as I really want to finish off Gongsun Du, I probably want to finish off Gongsun Zan even more. It's up to them.
为天下黎民。
I'll just take the delegate win here.
下执于地，上参于天，让他们死得体面一些。 正在行进，回家的感觉真不错。
Perfect. We gotta switch to trebuchets anyways. And then send them over here? I mean, even if we want to go to war with Gongsun-Du, we probably have to start here.
全军听令，
We might have to temporarily form an army here because we have to defend against potentially losing an Emperor seat, which would be very much of a disaster that we want to avoid. Who should come out and lead? We get that percentage. We'll start with looking at good veterans. At least he has Flaming Shot. I think he's definitely in consideration. Same as him. Same as him. We got a lot of choices, it looks like. So now we're looking for someone with reach. And we found him. So you're coming
拉弓
out.
之时需屏气凝神，
You're coming
为了
out.
天下苍生。我的目标十分明确。我要和谋士见见。
Alright, we don't need to give them an army. I just need them to bolster this defense. It's a shame we don't get any of the Imperial units. At least we get the court. Without the court, it would have been a lot more difficult. Okay, our Emperor's still in the south. We have pieced out in the south. We're gonna reposition everyone to set up for the war later. I think when the war starts, they push down over here. Bounce 1, 2, 3. We attack this way. We could do a retinue makeover here as well because we haven't really changed our first army in a while. Not that it's bad. I mean, we were basically running these instead of stationary archers, running archers here, which is a little weird because this is actually no longer our scholar. So if anything, we probably want to trade out a couple of these for some frontline range. And maybe keep a few things here, but definitely get rid of these. We are going to swap to a couple Yoxian, a couple cavalry to shore up the army here. Frontline, frontline. It's an interesting army. We could also run a couple of these, or just go light on Cav. We'll go light on Cav. I think it'd be okay. Since we don't have to worry about the Han, I think when we do attack again, it's going to be from here. They're in the perfect spot. They can just wait. So Liu Bao has started fighting Sun Ce again. If we go to war with Liu Bao, we need more army on this side. And we probably want to start attacking here. Okay. We're still going to focus most of the money on buildings. Wait a minute, wait a minute. We have a copper mine. We have a copper mine in Luling that needs a lot of work. Sure, we'll let them keep the farm buildings. Makes sense. Not that important. Anping still a war zone. Alright, now we're out of cash. Okay. That's kind of perfect timing. Ooh, he's coming quick with siege weapons. I'll give him that. He sacked it and retreated. Okay. Economic damage for us, I guess. Not a big deal. I'll take the character experience. Okay, I mean, we're just gonna attack him here. We're gonna have him take over because he's got a slight movement buff. I can pump out army and start taking the land over there, but we'll see if I want to invest the money that way. I'm still pretty injured. Let's go here. Minimize the trespassing time. Just wait. Yeah, the 50% post-battle loot is too good to not grab. Yeah, our armies are done. 15k left to spend. I'll give them an army. Something that delegates well. Because I don't need a lot over here. We just need to get through them. I'm gonna forego the Scholar Warrior path. I think we want some Unbreakable Yellow Sky Heralds once again. And maybe just a splash of cavalry. They'll be ready pretty quickly. Alright, have some slight bit of... we can build one thing or two. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not going to fix it because it's likely they just come back and take it. I'm ready to lose it. He's like, why are you here? You know why. Looks like I have to bounce down and grab them first. Oh, I didn't expect them to run. I proxy summon, get the fight going. We'll go right here. We don't need the mustering to heal up. Anyone have extra movement boosts? Nope. Can we replicate the set bonus? Also, nope. Something basic for this army. They don't need much. Ah, we grabbed one of the local leaders. That's not the intention. I'll send him back in the future with this retinue so he can defend. We'll replace him with someone else.
全军注意！参见大人。
冷静沉着。
Wait, Saholdin in this army?
智取胜于强攻。
Speak of the devil.
赐他们死个痛快，看压他们。
Well, about time he went down.
我军辎重攻城略地，而是清净于天。
I want to finish them. We'll give up the replenishment here.
迅速出击！
Both army gets wiped.
我军智略胜敌军一筹。放了吧。 无法为我军所用，有何吩咐？
一往无前。
We'll heal up next turn. These are all dead targets, easy to grab.
释放怒火吧，消灭敌军。
It would have been better off for him to... Okay, we're gonna fight this. End of turn. It'd be better off he summoned it there. Might have a better chance, but it's all good. Wilson's gonna get the faction wipe pretty soon. And once we're done over here, we can free the army up and make a pretty big push against Yuanshao and Zhangyang. Should look pretty good in the north. I can pump out another army, but I think we used our seasonal deployment for that deployment proxy trip. So we are gonna instead invest in our commanderies for this turn. Is that mine by any chance done? It is. Upgrade. Alright, spend it to the last cent.
万物失节。
We'll do the fight.
杀呀！
Should be open field.
吾等根深叶茂，无往不利。
足下所言，如醍醐灌顶。
准备就绪。
We'll use the rock.
出手听命。
顽强不屈。在。
时机已至，同族准备就绪。听命，准备开战。
顽强不屈，鼓起勇气。
Oh, they split their cavalry. They have a lot of cav. It's just the map. It's a horse pasture. Of course, there's gonna be lots of horses. Okay, you're gonna go take care of her. Especially before she uses her ability. Your morale's low. Free kill.
快速前进。砍烂他们！看我取你首级！
Our anti-cav is very weak.
挺住！
This is just a quick win.
顽强不屈！
It's uncomfortable number of cavalry that we're facing. It looks like we have decent charge resistance, so not too bad. Stuck in a fight that I don't really want to be stuck in. Let's try to get out. I can't really be fighting a cavalry here. Ooh, they circled
事到
around.
如今还敢
I got
妄称
nothing
天数，
here. We're just gonna have to
前
see our
途唯有
trebuchets
死路一条。
get taken out. I'm not even microing their targets right now. Okay, good. I have to say this army is just not adequately set up to fight this particular fight, but we're still gonna win just off the back of our stronger units.
哈！敌将已被我军斩了。
片甲不留，
鼓起勇气，
进军，诛灭敌军，
Mounted it? Nope. Working on it.
准备就绪，
干得好！
顽强不屈，
The cavalry still did massive damage to our units.
拔剑备战，做好准备，不要留情，动作快点，杀光敌军，诛灭敌军，尽情厮杀，片甲不留。
准备开战，
Okay, he's mounted. Let's go, let's go.
杀光敌军，尽情厮杀。
顽强不屈，剑士听命，拔剑备战，进攻！加速前进，加快脚步，
不要留情，
在，注意，跑起来，杀呀！尽情厮杀，剑士听命，剑士准备，跑起来，鼓起勇气，加快脚步，杀呀！
赶快，赶快，进攻！
杀呀！
Yeah, I think Archer's gonna take care of the rest now.
战，尽情厮杀，剑士准备，进攻！杀呀！加速前进，杀！干！杀光敌军！准备好了，准备拔剑！游侠，备战！
Yeah, they had one protector left from before.
随机一阵！
It's a costly win, but this is probably the last army they can put together.
我等信念如一，这便是上天的恩赐。诚心守贞。
Alright, I think this might be our first Flaming Shot army. 480? Yeah, 480. Still not there for 500%, but close.
"静以养神。
There we go. That might be all we can spend. Yeah, we'll just leave that alone for now. Summons himself again. Complicates things because that army's kind of beat up. Can't go back, turns the other way. It's gonna go through a couple round of attritions. Ooh, that's a really good item she just brought us. Discourse of the State and the Taoist Monk, both are very good. And she's a fortune teller. Okay, so I think we have a set bonus that we can pull off with this. And the Discourse of the State. Now, someone's going to have to take this from me first. Who else is in? Yeah, the set bonus doesn't actually activate, just nice to have them together. I'm just gonna let her unequip it, because we have multiple copies, not gonna be able to force this off. We want that.
保存体力。召集众人，有要事商议。
Alright, now we can fix everything.
怒吼吧！
We'll come back to this. It's tough. Actually, it's kind of tough. How did he keep the garrison that high? Did he use a faction council event to push the garrison upgrade? That has to be the only explanation I can think of.
淹没他们，进攻！
Can't reach. That's feel bad, basically. Not fighting. Oh, Sun Tzu is showing his face, but we're not fighting them, basically. Staying a little bit more passive down here. So close to 500%. We're just going to finish these two up. $19K in the bank. I guess we'll upgrade buildings from around. Fight this battle. I really don't want to fight this garrison. Plus, they put administrator in there.
为了天下苍生，
What if they come out and open field fight
释
us?
放怒火吧！
Like, would we feel confident in that fight? Not really. If they don't fight us, we can double team them next turn. Definitely feel a lot better about that.
准备行动。
We can always retreat if he does come out and fight us. He can't leave the garrison. Like, this group can't beat us, but the garrison can, so we can always retreat. Let's get that. I'm not gonna fight it. I'm gonna let the siege go through a turn, see if he respawns. I'm gonna retreat.
撤！
Oh? That army is gonna get them in trouble. I'm gonna give them one more turn because I think the garrison downgrades in the spring. If he used the faction council to get it, then it's gonna go away.
敌无良谋，须臾可破。 莫要急躁，来人！
Yeah, I'm not scared of being attacked.
快去！智者可巧避刀锋，为我等所用吧。 智慧如流水。
Change it to the income one. Three army in the north is more than enough. We don't need to add another. If you want to think about adding an army, probably more interested in this area. Need to check our roster again. Alright, so basically any of the singers are fine. We have a bunch of different singers. Much better.
志行天下，
一扫污浊。
无心明也。
召集众人，有要事商议。
I don't think we give them the retinue this turn, but we can preemptively set them up. Still prefer to upgrade buildings where we can. Aw, we literally ran out of all cash. Okay, that's fine. We'll let Gongsun survive for one more turn. Really want this army to land. I don't want to chase it all the way into the interior. Oh, they have 2 stacks. That's more than I thought. Yuanshao's jumping on this war. Trying to wipe out a very weak Gongsun. We didn't get to 500%, so both of these don't really get a lot of benefit. I think we go to these now. Go to like get a little bit of public order. Because we're not getting 600%, so 2 turns as low as it's going to get. The army disappeared. Do I go save this? No, I think we focus on wiping out Gongsun first. Ha, they try to ambush us with this stack. They're not going to win this fight, that's the thing. If they had a stronger force, then the ambush might actually done something. Plus they failed, so they don't even get the ambush map. They gave up defending their one settlement to try to pull off this ambush. I mean, we even saw the army missing, so I was kind of expecting it. Just that they don't have much, so we don't have to worry too much. We're gonna start peeling back this way. Let's wipe it out. They're not home. That downgrades like we expected. It's not only downgrades, it goes to the lowest mustering tier. They used the faction council. And their time just basically ran out. Get rid of this, put on the forge, get rid of this. Just upgrade that for now. 2 armies that will play suicide faction wipe basically.
拉弓之时需
This
屏
becomes
气
a
凝
little
神
bit more problematic. I don't want to chase him into that forest.
出发，
That's our target.
保持
Not
静
that.
默。
They have to come back and fight us. I mean, they can be super annoying about it, but the forest is really slow. They're going to try to take this. Their generals are healthy. If I just recruit 3 generals here, I can fight.
准备行动，
坚定不移。
心如止水，
吾有要事
气
与
聚神
谋士商
明
议。
And we should be fine. I'm going to leave that unit on them. Actually, not going to really do much. Okay, Golzenzan's pretty much wiped. We're still maintaining peace in the south and the central areas. With the army in front of us, we have to at least preemptively respect the possibility of getting attacked here. We do have White Wave Horsemen, which I would really argue is better than Righteous Vanguard. So let's take a look. I mean, it's definitely not the same tier because you get the 37 morale versus 54, which is a big impact. Armor's lighter, so this is like the heavy cavalry, but you pay in terms of 62 speed versus 75 speed. I would argue 75 speed is much better for a shot cav unit. You have higher charge. They use the same exact spear, so the weapon's the same. They use the same exact shield. Well, actually, yeah, same exact shield. Because you can see by the shield defensive stat, 25% evasion from shield, 12% armor from shield. Same thing here, 45% range block chance on both. So the gear they're holding is the same. The unit on top of them, same health, just morale difference and slight armor difference and evasion difference on the unit themselves. And better for sustained fighting, better for chase down. That's the trade-off. I think both are valid. I guess for the sake of this campaign, we'll stick with the expensive unit options. Yeah, we haven't unlocked anything else for them. I think we want to add a Chanter. The faction-wide boost from the Chanter bonus is not bad. I think it's definitely worth considering. We do like one of these. We now have Militia of Virtue as well. We need a couple, polearm units to hold the front. I mean, it's not really necessary, but it's nice to have. And then a couple more cavalry is, I think, what we need. I want to just basically pump a lot of cunning on him as much as we can. He's a local leader as well. Okay. Not ideal, but it's fine. Alright, we'll leave them alone. I don't think they're here to attack us, but who knows? Yes, we could have gone a little bit higher recruit if we timed it correctly, but not important. Not really that important. Alright, and we're out of money. They're probably gonna attack. The siege but don't attack slows our replenishment. Oh, they're moving. Oh, they're fighting Liu Biao. That's right. That's why they're moving up. I was like, are they moving up towards us? Not really. Goes for a target that they think they can take. The mine. Oh no, it's not. That's a tool maker. If we want to, I know I can win this, but I think I want to save time here. Let him take it. We'll retake it back. It's not a big deal. And he doesn't even dare to hold it. We just want scholars at this point. Yeah, perfect. Now we're just one short, right? 10% short. Hopefully we get it soon. Yeah, he's gonna take the army ones. Yeah, he didn't dare to take it. He somehow bypassed us and went back. They have so much time to heal on the way back.
留着他们不过是浪费物资。
拿起武器！大义将临，莫敢不从。
Alright, not faction wipe yet. Could they have this group? I'm gonna send them to chase. I'm gonna go back and take care of this. They're on march, so we can actually just do this.
千层波浪，充实巨岩。
Faction wipe here.
智取胜于强攻。放了吧，无法为我军所用。
Rest
正在
here.
吾有要事与谋士商议。
为了天下大业。
Right, they'll clean this up, get to here. She'll form a new army here. This army will go over here, and they'll work their way back. We'll have 4 armies to attack the north for a pretty rapid campaign, because most of those are really minor factions without much. We'll watch them fight each other. Doesn't hurt us at all. Yeah, the war for the north is over. Time to take the rest of this. So not a lot of movement on the generals. I think instead... Also gonna start upgrading that. Not as much. Yeah, we have a administrator there. Let's do it. Oh, Donghai's ready level 6, right? Then we'll just push it to small regional. Alright, making 24k. Not bad at all. That's just faction wipe for Gongsun Zan. Maybe still a few guys alive? Nope, they're done.
我可不是薄情寡义之人。
Yeah, better run. We're coming for them next. Please have insight on you. Unlikely because it's a veteran. It's on the tree, but we got a monk. I think this is the first monk we got. Similar to a sorcerer. They have the combo that we're looking for. Oh, perfect. 500%. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. 505. I guess we got a building that had 5% on the boost. What we want? We want to... These are fine. These are 2 turns. These are 3 turns. Both super efficient place. I think we're going to finish the buildings first. Campaign movement, maybe? Yeah, we'll get some of these done now. Alright, let's see. Got ourselves a rebel.
杀呀！下执于地，上参于天。
It's them.
每一步都颇具智慧。
Alright, we'll go deal with it. Right, basically form this line and then we start making our push. Yeah, I think we'll go at least 4 buildings everywhere, even on the farmland ones. Yeah, we're doing a very good job of spending every cent we have every turn, but all good. Alright. I think at this point, despite the closeness of the borders, I think factions are just scared of us to declare war. Which is why we're kind of maintaining this peace. I don't blame them. Respected. Alright, I mean, there's really no deal for us to break.
定国安民，回家的感觉真不错。
I'm gonna wait for one of them to go down and then recruit them with the plus 2 turns, because these guys need time to get to their position anyways.
下大业，
So it's not like we're gonna launch this attack before then. Yeah, they came with a 5%. I don't need this. Yeah, we're still very... Buildings are just super expensive. About time. Now we shift from the north to the south.
势如狂澜。
看到众人汇集于此，我心甚慰。
Yeah, we're just gonna let them walk slowly down.
天命在此。皇天赐福。
Oh, I just noticed they have Haihun here as the name.
心神合一，咫尺可得。
Haihun had Haihun Hou technically would be like a Marquis title, but he was there's a very famous Han tomb that is discovered here, very well preserved. Most Han tombs are looted. You know, it's been a long time, right? Close to 2,000 years. Actually, this particular one will be over 2,000 years since it's Western Han. And over the course of that time, most of the Han tombs that you find nowadays are already looted. So it's really rare for this one to not really be damaged. It was damaged a little bit by earthquake, but most of the items inside are still preserved. And there's a really big museum there. He's a Marquis, but he was actually once an emperor. He was emperor for a few days before the regents replaced him. And then he was casted away. Sort of exiled, right? If you end up in the south, which is another reason why his tomb wasn't looted, because most Han tombs of sort of the nobility level are not found in this area, because nobilities just didn't live here. He is an exception because he lost his position as emperor, but he didn't keep a princedom. They made him a marquis and they sent him way down south, which is sort of this undeveloped frontier. He lived a very good life. He was super rich. The tomb is super, like, there's so much gold. There's literally a mountain of copper coins that's rusted together.
我变得更为真实了。
And also, I think there's a lot of records of what's called like the jade clothes you wear after you die to prevent you from decomposing. Basically, it looks like a plate armor type, where you get little pieces of jade and you string them together. And he was wearing one of those when he died. I can give her the good stuff. It's not like that weapon's bad or anything. Yeah, so with that fight, we are pretty well set up. Right, we're going to have this army come down. I know Valon has at least 2 big stacks, so I expect the armies to be there. Hopefully they don't pop out somewhere unexpected. We see he's in the waters. Maybe he's gone to Izhou to take over the Taiwan Islands. We'll go chase him if that's the case. But they're going to come down, clear the coastline. I think for this group, they probably join in and then come down together. There's a little bit of vacuum here. We might need to pump out another army. That definitely looks weak. I know they have 2 stacks over there earlier, so they can probably take care of them. But we might want to add another army over here just to speed up the rate of conquest. We definitely have the money to afford it. We have the roster to pump it out, and we're not anywhere close to max army count. So we can get those armies on the field, redeploying most of our northern armies to the front lines. Then we'll make our big push in the north. We probably want to add an army here in the future. Add an army here. 2 here right now is okay, but obviously more would be better. Maybe something here so we can quickly take over Han territory in the future and then hop over here to fight them. I think we are trading with Liu Chong's faction, so that's the only one that we kind of can't really betray for our own benefits. But who has the Han right now? Are they a vassal to anyone, or are they... Okay, Kingdom of Chu. So we make our move against Nobel, we'll make a move against them. So shift south, pump out more army in the central areas, redeploy the northern armies, and we'll continue our push next time. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, and we'll see you all then. Bye!